Hi people, Murinure back here again. In this video, as the header suggests, I'll be discussing the Chi Rho. I already did a live stream on the Chi Rho when I first had the tattoo placed with the introductory wallpaper, and I attached that too. It's embedded in the article that serves as the main article. So the article that is a sticky post. That means it appears the first time you visit it appears as the first article when visiting my website. That's what a sticky post is, and the Chi Rho obviously is basically the guide and defines me in terms of my life. That's what it has become. So in this video, I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible. I'll simply be going through what the Chi Rho is and how I came about it, and I am going to remove the embedded live stream. I think I might leave it, but keep in mind that this is the primary video on the Chi Rho. Long story short, the Chi Rho is simply a symbol referring to Christ. It's a Christogram, and you can look it up, read the article if you want to know what the Chi Rho is exactly and all of that. I'm not going to get into that. I'm strictly going to discuss the occult aspects of the Chi Rho. The Chi Rho does everything. It's an all-encompassing, occult, unlimited, so limitless source of energy for me. Okay, after all of my hard work, on a day Christ came to me and he told me that I've proven myself, and as a result I'm allowed to work with him. Not literally work with him, he's going to serve as my guide, but the Chi Rho, he'll allow his Chi Rho energy to flow through me. That's basically his energy. Since Chi Rho is a reference to him, but an occult reference within this context. Relating to the side effects of the Chi Rho takes an incredible strain on you, and I sense that. I also sense the power level. Okay, when I first had my Chi Rho tattoo placed, I could clearly tell the difference. Okay, it feels almost like I could feel the unlimited energy. It feels like nothing I've ever felt before, and it reminds me of God-like energy. But that's normal given its source. As the source, directly or indirectly, regardless of how you directly or indirectly, depending on the way you want to look at it. As that is the source of its power. Okay, it's divine in nature, obviously, in its purest form. In the original article that I already updated, I mentioned several side effects of the Chi Rho. Neurosis and rage increased, paranoia, my imagination, appetite increased, emotional empathy, nightmare, and heavy astral energy paralyzing me from mid back to shoulders. All of that's already through me, okay? Yesterday or the day before yesterday, it was in the middle of me moving to this new house. I reached 100%, so that means that the Chi Rho is now fused with my soul, my astral body, as well as my physical body. So the Chi Rho has fused with me in its entirety, something that no other spirit or any other sigil or anything spiritual based has done before. Not even my beloved Lord Samael and Vice Lord Sandalphon. Let me see if there are any other side effects. I made voice memos for myself, so I could go through everything. Let me see. Let me see.
Another kind of side effect is neck strain.
Yeah, neck strain is also another side effect.
Other side effects are too that. Side effect, not some things that he's already stated in.
Okay, no, nothing else really, other than the fact that Jesus Christ sometimes speaks. I prefer saying Christ rather than Jesus. Christ just feels better. In any case, Christ sometimes also speaks Dutch to me, my native language Dutch, instead of English. things he's already stated in English. He sometimes states it in Dutch, just for added effect. This is also something that's relatively unique because the other spirits that I work with didn't really do that. Okay, even my Lord and Vice Lord did that almost never. They did it, but rarely. But he does it regularly. Hold on just a second. Okay. Now I'm just double checking. To see if everything's okay camera wise and whatnot. That I'm not talking for nothing and that the camera's still recording. So yeah, that is it on Chi Rho. Okay. What this means for people that follow my work. Let me change it. What this means for people that follow my work, plain and simply, is that the beauty and benefit of the Chi Rho, as you can tell, people that have watched the video on the new house that I moved into, no altars, nothing. So that means that I am done with erecting altars, with hosting offerings. That's the beauty of Christ's power, okay? The Chi Rho is literally all-encompassing. It covers everything. Chi Rho can do everything, and even all of my existing workings and all the energy that I've accumulated is strongly amplified by the Chi Rho. We're talking about 4 to 5 times. So even customers that I have whose work is spiritual dependent or reliant, everything still continues as planned. The Chi Rho is better than any altar that you have, regardless of how many offerings you have. It is an unlimited source of energy. And there is no need anymore for an altar or candles, offerings, incense, all of the things. The basic way that a ritual is held and the way I used to work. The spirits that I've worked with, even my Lord Samael and Vice Lord Sandalphon, like I stated in that live stream on the Chi Rho 2, have distanced themselves from me automatically. So I don't see the guys anymore. All the spirits that I used to work with, I rarely see them. I still see them, but briefly. And I can tell that it's just different, you know. They're not near to me or as close to me as they once were. You can tell that they're distant in an astral sense. That's because the Chi Rho, my life is right now all about Chi Rho. Not right now, my life is all about Chi Rho. The Chi Rho defines me. That's why most of you that follow me have also noticed that trend. You'll see the Chi Rho symbol everywhere pretty much, and it's completely infused with me as a whole, okay? With my personality and everything that I'm about. So that's why that's the case. And again, like I said, the beauty of the Chi Rho is that it covers everything. So no more. You don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry about finding the correct spirit to work with, regardless of what my aim is. Based on what my aim is, I mean, or exactly what my goal is. No. Chi Rho does everything. The Chi Rho does everything. Whether I want money or whether I want love or whatever the hell it is that I want, whatever it is that I want and I desire, Chi Rho can cover it. And this also applies to my customers. And yeah, that's what I do. And in essence, how the Chi Rho work is through strongly enhanced visualization. So basically, visually stating one's will. So for example, if a customer comes to me and a customer tells me, listen, my ex broke up with me and I want to be back together with him. How I work is that the Chi Rho simply guides me and the energy already flows through me non-stop. The only weakness is that the same weakness that applies to all magical workings or occult-based workings, the fact of human being. I'm still a human being after all, and that's my only weakness. There's a limit to how much energy can flow through me Chi Rho wise. And in any case, I simply visually will what my customer wants to happen. So in this case, I visualize my customer back together with his or her ex, and then being all happy and lovey-dovey. That's how the Chi Rho works. Okay, it's simply stating my will. It doesn't even have to be stated visually. I just need to state my will, but for now at least, I do so visually. In the future, it won't even be necessary to do so because I keep getting stronger. And as time passes by, the Chi Rho within me will only grow stronger, and I'll just be able to state my wish or my will, and it will be done, so to speak. under the default conditions and guidelines. So yeah, the Chi Rho is literally just like a supernova. It's the ultimate occult aphrodisiac and ultimate occult tool. And let me see, and that's pretty much it on the Chi Rho. You know, nothing else really. Nothing else that comes to mind. So no more ritual hosting, no more banners. I also saw someone comment on the new house thingy, Solos 9107, was asking me, so are you gonna put back up your Lord banners and altars? Question already answered. No more banners, no altars, no nothing. If I do still intend on putting up my flags, but I'll be doing so indoors. Just for convenience's sake, I'll be doing so indoors, but it's just a novelty. Okay, the flags were always a novelty, but at this stage, it's going to be a novelty even more so than before. And no more altars or anything. Just like I said, no more altars, no nothing, no ritual, no nothing, no nothing. Okay. If a customer, for example, right now requests that I work with a specific spirit on his or her behalf, that spirit will be fed, quote unquote, fed energy via my Chi Rho energy. And it's unlimited, so that spirit can have as much energy as he wants or as is devoted to the working. So that's how it all works, okay? So I'm still capable of working with any spirit, of course, but instead of the energy source coming from an altar with offerings that have to be made regularly or rituals that have to be made regularly, that spirit extracts its energy, his or her, or its energy directly from me, from my being as a whole, astrally and physically. He simply extracts the amount of Chi Rho energy needed in alignment with what my customer has paid and in alignment with what a customer is supposed to get in terms of energy. So there you go, that's how the Chi Rho works. Nothing else comes to mind. I'll hear it if there are any questions in the comment section, and as usual, have a good one. Bye.